All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, the whole time I thought I had this music on. Y'all was listening to music and you guys were not. I'm so sorry. All right, let me put my little thingamajig on. All right, you guys should be able to see me now. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Hope you guys having a good week. Good morning. Good morning for some of you. Really good morning for some of you. I noticed that we got some people on here from the West Coast. Shouts out to the West Coast, man. It's like 8 a.m. Right now over there. So definitely shouts out to all of you that made it. Let me put this on here. Hold on one second. 1 second, guys. All right. So today, today we're going to be covering a few different things, and we're going to definitely get right to the point. I didn't play a motivational video today because you guys are already motivated. What's up, Mildred? So I wanted to just touch base with you guys, give you some great information, great value, but also go over some very simple details. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys really quick. All right, hold on. Do me a favor. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna Kiwi, do me a favor. I'm gonna add you as a co-host. Can you accept the people as they're coming in, just in case I miss a few?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I'll make you co-host as well, Jay. All right. All right. So let me go here. So I think one of the first things I really want you guys to really master and understand is the first of all, if you guys can see my screen, go ahead and put a 5 inside the comment section. So if you can see this question, what did you like most about it? Put 5. Okay, good. All right, so you guys can see it. Good, good, good. So what I find happens is, you know, we get people on the webinar. And for those of you who need help inviting to a webinar, I'll kind of show you how to do that today. But we get someone on a webinar, and then obviously we say get back with the person that invited you, all that good stuff. And then what I realize is that, you know, we're almost letting the person go at that point. Now, I know we're supposed to just let them go and not force them, but in reference to the questions, sometimes we got to ask the right questions. Like some people would say, all right, you ready to get started? And that's not the initial question that I ask. And now I know some of you are on different teams, and there's a different what we call closing sequence that you use. But if you're already closing people and signing them up, and if it's working, don't change it. Right? That's one of the challenges I see in FDS. Someone has something that's working and it's been working well for them. They go through a training and then they change it. Don't change it if it's working, right? This is just for those who need help with the closing sequence. So they get off their webinar, or they saw the video, or you know, anything. They saw your live and they heard about the business. So what I like to ask them is, what did you like most about what you saw? Very simple question. And if they say, oh, I like the guys, go ahead and put inside the comment section, what are some of the things that they say that they like when they see the webinar or when they see the information? I'm curious. Let's see what you guys have. Go ahead and put inside the comment section. What are some of the things that they say that they actually like about the presentation? They say they like the budgeting tool, the comp plan. Okay, Apostle. So Apostle, all you got to do is call corporate on Monday morning, and then they'll send you all the stuff for the Student Loan Pro. So you could do that on Monday, and then they'll email it to you, because I don't have it. They emailed it to me. So, and I just reached out to them. All right, Jesse says budgeting. Jay says comp plan. Kiwi says the value. It just makes sense. Comp plan. Seeing a credit score move, benefits, debt payoff, which is a good one. You don't know. I don't know. That's the response they give you. I don't know what I like most. If somebody say they don't know, I say, well, were you watching? Like, you can't find one thing. Clayton says the money, the will, trust, the value. Okay, great. So, all right, Apostle, you got it. Good, 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 good. So the YFL, that's a good one. I sometimes I forget about the YFL. You're absolutely right. So too good to be true. Alejandro, I like that answer because some people do believe it's too good to be true, right? And for some people it is. But we know in the business that, Alfred, myself, Bruce Lee Rochester, Alyssa Barnes, uh, everybody who Valesky Barossi, Mike Berger, all of the leaders, we make money, right? Even if a person's a field trainer or agent, a senior field trainer, sales director, we all make money, right? So when a person says it's too good to be true, I'll ask them like, what's too good to be true? Like, I like to have just a conversation with them, right? And probably what they mean is they've never seen anybody make this kind of money. And they're right. It may be too good to be true for them. So what I do for those people is I ask them a little bit more questions, about what they do for a living, because then if they do, let's say they have a job and they don't make a lot of money. Yes, all of the services, all of the value, all of the income, all of the bonuses, the R&R club, that will be too good to be true for them because they've never seen anything like that. So I would ask a little bit more questions and kind of dig a little deep. But if they keep saying too good to be true, I usually just move on, get them to post with me, and I just move on because I'm not going to try to convince them. All right. But remember, whatever they say they like, I like it too. If they say the YFL, you know what? I love the YFL. If they say the comp plan, you know what? I love the comp plan. The comp plan, it pays me better doing this than when I worked at my job or when I work at my job, because some of you still work, right? If they say, let me see some other stuff. The will and trust. Demetrius said, yeah, the will and trust is amazing. Did you know Aretha Franklin passed away with no will? Did you know Prince passed away with no will? And then I'll just kind of educate them a little bit. Clayton says the money. Yeah, I love the money too. And obviously I'll compare it to what I was getting paid at my 9 to 5. And then you can ask them a very simple question. How much money you looking to make, in the next 90 days, in the next 30 days, and just ask them these simple questions. So anyway, after you get through that part, then I always say the same thing. Do you see opportunity for yourself? And most people, when you ask them, do you see opportunity for yourself? They say, yeah, right? They say, absolutely. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm muting these lines. Ooh, how'd you get through the gates? All right. Let me make sure I'm muting them lines. All right, good. That was interesting. All right. So I'm always asking them, do they see an opportunity for themselves? And if they say yes, then I'll move on. Now, I know I'm going to have people that, think negative on here, and they're like, everybody's saying no. Well, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. But I want you to understand, if you think positive, right, positive things will happen, right? So you got to make sure you're positive. So I say, okay, great. Let's get the online application done now so we can help you start working on your credit. Because remember, a lot of people also see the value of the credit repair. I've had people say, oh, I like the fact that I can get my credit fixed and make money. And I'll say, me too. I like that too. That's the reason why, you want to make sure that you're just being realistic with them, but whatever they like, you like. And then one of the challenges I see people do, people go in a long conversation about themselves. You want to ask questions to find out what that person want, what that person need. Like, for instance, I was messaging a lady this morning, and she said, let me tell you what she said. She said, I'm between jobs right now. She said, I just moved from being evicted. Things are tough, but I'm okay and I'm hanging in there, right? So that's a perfect person that I will find out a little bit more about what's tough for her. But she already told me that she's getting evicted. So I'm inviting her to see the information. Here's why. I want them to know that this is the solution. Whatever they're going through, this is the solution. Some people need to make extra money. This is a solution, right? I also have had people say, well, what's the catch? Well, the catch is you got to work. Like that's literally the catch. Some people think they're going to get rich overnight. They're going to get rich overnights. It's going to take time, right? So you definitely want to ask them, let's get the online application done now. And I always stress the word now, because you know what's going to happen. If they don't take advantage now, then they're not going to move forward, or they're going to procrastinate, or they're going to go and spend the money out on the weekend, or whatever they're going to do. So you want to get them to move forward now. See, some of us are not even asking for them to sign up now. You're waiting for them to tell you. They're not just going to come out and tell you, right? So you got to ask them, or you got to almost, assume that they're going to sign up. All right, let's get the paper. Let's get the online application done now, so we can start working on your credit and help you start making money today. Most people don't know they can actually start making money the same day. Now, remember, we get paid every Thursday. You have nothing to lose. Are you using a Visa, Master, or Discover? And then I'll be quiet. And then they'll say, oh, I'm using a MasterCard, I'm using a Discover card, right? And then what I'll do at that point, I'll send them over the actual link, right? For them to be able to get enrolled. But I'm also on the phone with them too. So while you're on the phone with them, or while you're messaging them back and forth, you want to also make sure you have their number if you don't, but you want to make sure you ask them this question. Are you using a Visa, Master, or Discover? Because now they know it's time to get started, right? And then let's say they say, well, I don't have the money today. Then I'll say, okay, well, when will you have the money, right? When will you have the money? And then I'll also ask them, how far are you from the $299 if that's it? How far are you from the $188 if that's it? Remember that question. Somebody may want to put that question inside the comment section. How far are you from the $288? How far are you from the $188? Whatever the amount is. You just want to ask them that question, because believe it or not, I've had people say, oh, I'm $50 short. Right? Now, there's been times where I've actually cashed at them the $50, right? But I want to make sure that they have a better understanding about the business, because you don't want to go around paying for different people, because you're going to lose a lot of money doing that, right? But if it's family, friends, people you know that they're good for it, that's no problem. But ask them, how far are you from the 288? And if they say I'm far the whole thing, right? You put them on a trial run, let them put a post up, so they can start getting leads on their page. And I promise you, once you give them a poster put up, they're going to turn into David Blaine. All of a sudden, the money's going to appear. Now they're going to have money, because they're going to see different people interested, right? So those people, you want to put them on a trial run, even though they just saw the information on the webinar, they don't have the money. Remember, the most important thing is not that they sign up, but you want to get into their contacts. You want to get into their network, right? Because once you get into their network, then you can already see that a lot of people will be able to get involved in the program. And when they see that, they're going to say, hey, all right, I got the money. What I need to do to sign up? Because if they don't sign up, all those people that's on that trial run, they're going to sign up under you. But if you get frustrated, or you get mad, or you get angry with them for not doing it, they're not going to put a post up for you, and you can't get into their contacts. So it's super important for you to grab that. Any questions on this little part here? Put it inside the comment section if you guys have a question. All right, Shannon said she was asking, how far are you from the 188? Absolutely. Thank you so very much, Tiff, for putting that. Appreciate you. How far are you from the 299? You guys got it. What is the $100 for out of the 288? The $100 is to compensate you for your time, Jan. That's what the $100 for. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Assume the close. You're absolutely right. Assume the sale, Jesse. Okay, so I see there's no additional questions. Can you copy this in the chat? Can I copy what in the chat? All right. So the next one, if they're skeptical, if they want to say, what if you want to, hold on, let me see something. All right. So what if you want to pay for everybody coming under them? Nah, I wouldn't pay for everybody at all, ever, Tasha. That's a timeout. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. You know, that's gonna hurt you. You're gonna delay a retraction. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. And most people who are successful, they wouldn't even want you to pay for them anyway, because they already have the money. They're gonna see the value. It's a lot of either broke-minded people. They don't see the value in it, and they want you to pay for them. Like if I've had somebody to tell me, well, you make a lot of money, why don't you pay for me? I don't even do business with them, like at all, because I already can tell they have an entitlement mentality, right? Memorial Day is coming up. There's going to be a lot of people at the beach giving out music and doing this and doing that. The people that give out their music for free, people treat it as if it's free. So if you were to pay for a ton of people to get in, they didn't invest anything. So they're going to quit because there was nothing invested. They got to have some skin in the game. So I don't recommend you pay for a lot of people to get under you. Maybe as a mom, dad, family, close friends, yes, but I would tell them to pay you back. All right. So, and if they're skeptical, say, listen, we removed over 2 million negative items since 2004. We've been on Steve Harvey 2 or 3 times. We also have a contract with MasterCard. We're rock solid, right? Did you need it? Oh, I put get. Do you need to get your credit fixed too? And they're going to say, yeah, well, you got nothing to lose. Are you using a Visa, Master, or Discover card? I'm going to go back to that same conversation. And then if they say, yes, if they say no, if they say yes, obviously you send them the online application. Here's an online application, get enrolled now, and then message me back once you're done. And then you just get them enrolled. But let's say, for instance, they still say that they don't have the money. Great. Hey, put this post up. Let's go ahead and try the business before you get enrolled, right? And then have them put the trial run post up. And everybody should know what a trial run is. If you don't know what that is, it's basically you having someone put a post up on your behalf, and all the leads are going to come to you. All right. If that makes sense. Right. So I'm going to show you guys something. I put this guy on a trial run the other day. Now guys, don't go to my page. Don't go to his page and steal my leads. Okay. Hold on. I just want to show you an example. You guys not going to steal my leads, right? You promise? You promise? All right. All right, good. So look, I have this guy put this post up for me, right? He didn't have the money. Oh, you know what his thing was? He works at Wells Fargo. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if he was telling me the truth. Hold on. Let me go up. Yeah, you guys can see my screen, right? It says Raymond Jackson. You see it? Can you guys see that? Yeah, okay. See, look, he works at Wells Fargo. Oh, he was a songwriter. I didn't know that. All right, good. That's good to know. So look, I had him put a post up for me because he works at Wells Fargo. He was like, it's a conflict of interest. But when I had him put this post up, look at all these people that responded. And this guy, William, already enrolled. We're just waiting for him to get the email. He even said, I'm ready. So here's the deal. You get anybody to put this message up. Let me see if I can copy this and put it in a comment for y'all. Hold on. Because that'll be good. You guys can hold on. I'm gonna put this in here for you guys. All right. So that's the verbiage that I use. And then you can use any image, right? Now, you don't want to put this on your own personal page because this is out of compliance. That's important for me to tell y'all. Don't post this on your personal page, right? It's out of compliance, but you can definitely get somebody else to post because they're not in the business. They don't have compliance. So yeah, he say he's a banker. He say he works at Wells Fargo, but the bottom line is there's conflict of interest, Tanya. So I always get someone to put the post out. Okay, and when they tag you, don't add to your page. Correct, Miss Hilton. You're absolutely right. So do not add it to your page. But remember, it's going to be on their page, and then you can just continue to connect with them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't know that. All right, well, that's worth the whole meeting, Isaiah. So I'm glad you guys, did that help? Did you guys find value in that? Put some heart emojis, something. That's why I know it helped you guys. All right, so that was good. So remember the closing sequence. You want to make sure you do that. Let me see if I can add. I think somebody was asking me. I think that's what you was asking me, Apostle. to put it in there. Maybe you was asking me to put this in the comments. So let me put this in the comments for y'all. Hold on. Now this gonna be long, but I know y'all can benefit from this. Hold on. I hope it goes through. Okay, y'all got it. So copy and paste and put on your notes. Remember, guys, if what you're doing already working, I already did it. Put in the comment. I got you, millionaire. So remember, if what you have is already working, then keep that going. But this is for those of you who need help closing. But remember, the most important part of the closing sequence is belief. Like you literally got to believe that they're going to sign up. Now, what happens, some people, they'll talk to, let's say 5 people, and let's say the 5 people don't, you're welcome, Tambria. Let's say the 5 people don't sign up, then they're gonna in their head say the 6th person is not gonna do it. And then the 7th person. Well, if you do it, if you think that way, you won't be successful in the business. So I just wanted to make sure you understand it's very, very important for you to think positive. That's super, super important. Watch this. Ladies, we got Apostle on here, so I got to make sure I'm keeping it clean. So any ladies on here ever been in a relationship? If you've ever been in a relationship, put 5 inside the comment. If you've ever been in a relationship. All right. Ayana. All right. Lisa. All right. All right. Key. All right. All right. Keisha. All right. Tanya. All right. Mildred. All right. Tambria. All right. Shamika. Shakima. Sorry. All right. Chris. All right. Kiki. All right, Tasha. All right, Melissa. All right, so you guys have all been in a relationship. All right, fellas, y'all better pay attention. This is for the ladies. So ladies, so you've been in a relationship before, right? Now, let's say you were in a bad relationship and you was like, this dude is trash. Like he didn't bring nothing to the table, right? So, and then you left him, right? Because you wanted better for yourself, right? And then what happens when you go into the next relationship? She said, boy, bye. Right? What happens when you go into the next relationship? Are you going to bring that mindset from the last relationship to the new one? Right? Are you going to bring that baggage over? Right? Yeah, your eyes are open. Yeah, you're in a better mindset, but you got to give that person a chance, right? You got to give that person an opportunity to show you that he's different. Well, that's the same thing with a new prospect. You don't want to go into each conversation thinking about the last conversation. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. So that's the thing that you don't want to bring that baggage. Correct. Recreate a new environment just came out of and that's good. But fellas, I need y'all to listen to this too, because this is for you. You don't want to do that either, right? My main struggle is the mindset, limited belief creeping in. I get it. Well, one of the ways that you can help with your mindset is you want to do 2 things. I'm always talking about it. I'm trying to see if it's close by. It's not. But anyway, it's something called The Secret. I'm gonna let me see if I can find it on YouTube. I know it's on Secret. I know it's on Netflix. So here it is. So, yep, you're right. So it's on Netflix. So you guys, it's on YouTube, but they don't really give you the good version, you know? So I would highly recommend you go on Netflix.
Relationships are a two-way street. It's not just about taking and giving and receiving and getting what you want, but it's also about giving. I like to say that each person should take 100% responsibility for the quality of the relationship. Because if you take 50-50, whenever it's not working, it's going to be their 50%. So if you take 100% and act as if everything in the relationship, you're creating it, and when it isn't exactly what you want it to be, say, how am I creating that? Take that curiosity and use it as a tool. And when you get the answer like, oh, I'm not coming home on time, I'm not listening, I'm not doing this, then you have the opportunity to shift and do the thing that produces relationship. A friend of mine wrote a book called Making Relationships Work. And the idea is there is work in making the relationship work.
So what are the odds I clicked that video and stopped it at the right part? That's God is good, man. It's literally talking about what we're talking about. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, I highly recommend you take advantage of The Secret. That's going to help you shift your mind. One of the things that I do to help me, I think about a lot of things that's going on right in my life, right? The good things, the things that I'm grateful for. And when you think about that, even in the midst of craziness, you know, opportunities will come. You know, some of you probably don't know, man, but years ago, I was living in my mother-in-law's house with my 2 kids and my wife in a very small room. That was tough. We lost everything. And I was really embarrassed because I was staying with her. And what happened was I started watching The Secret. I started focusing on my mind. I started believing. Even my wife's mom told my wife in Spanish, like, what's up with this guy? He's a dreamer. Is he a dreamer? Like, literally, she was saying that. But I was dreaming. I was focusing on where I wanted to be. I was borrowing from my future. I was really picturing myself in a better situation, and then it happened. But here's the question. When is it going to happen? Right? So some of us get frustrated because it's not happening right now. But you want to make sure you're patient with it. Sorry, it's just no different from the Bible. It's no different from learning anything. It's just going to take time for you to be able to get all this information and absorb it, right? I studied the word and practice positive confirmation. I guess you're trying to say affirmations, but yes, absolutely. So you guys definitely want to make sure you do that, whatever you have to do to change your mindset, but work on it every single day and you'll be absolutely fine. All right, so let me go over the next thing. Okay, so I want to go over some of the stuff like invite, right? So how do we invite? So one of the things that I want you to realize is that sometimes you're just going to have just a regular conversation with some people, and you don't want to make the invite so obvious, because if you haven't spoken to a person in a while and then you just out of the blue inviting them to go see something, some people will come, some people won't. But you got to make sure that you're just being very transparent with them on what they can expect, whether they're coming to a webinar or coming to an in-person. So I always say, what's going on? What are you doing tonight at 9 p.m. or let's say tomorrow at 9 p.m. or Saturday or whatever day you want. But the bottom line is you want to qualify them. Look what I say right here. Qualify if they are open to the time of the webinar before you proceed, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a PBR, whatever it is. But you got to make sure they're available. So if I say, hey, man, what's going on, man? What are you doing tonight at 9? And they say, oh, I got a basketball tournament. All right, man, listen, enjoy that. And I'll just do small talk and get off the phone. I won't even invite them because they can't come, right? Now, let's say if they say, or here's another option. Let's say they say, you say, what's going on, man? What are you doing tonight at 9 p.m.? And they say, well, I have to go to work. I'll say, well, can you call off? You can even say that if they say they got to go to basketball tournament, can you not go, right? If they say, I have a party to go to, can you cancel? Can you go to that party later, right? And even if they say no, they're going to see your urgency. They're going to understand your urgency. Like I had a lady today. Okay, so she said, let me tell you what she said. Get out. Oh, let me show you. Maybe I can show you. Hold on. Let me go to my Facebook really quick. Where is she? Okay. Can you guys see my screen on my Facebook page? Y'all can see it. Put a 5 in the comment if you can see it. Okay. All right. So look at it. So I said, what are you doing tonight at 7 p.m.? She said, I have a party to go to tonight. I said, okay, cool. What's your schedule looking like this week? Maybe we can get together so I can show you how I can help you make some extra money for about 20 minutes. She said, I'm available on Monday, right? This is all from today. I said, nice. She said available on Monday. And then I said, okay, so she said, I get off at 6, so we can do it at 7 is okay. Perfect. I live in Pines. What? Oh, I said Pines. This is Davie, but whatever. What area would you like to meet in? And all I'm gonna do when I sit down with her, I'm just gonna show her the information. I'm just gonna literally show her the information on a small scale. Now, am I gonna give her a full blown webinar? No, I'm just gonna log into my back office, or I'm gonna pull up the presentation like I do on a Wednesday night or Thursday night, and I'm just gonna go over a few of the bullet points, and then I'm gonna log into my back office to show her the training, show her all of this, right? And then she'll get started if she wants. But let's say she doesn't get started, right? Then I'll have her put a post up for me, you know? And matter of fact, how I got to her, I think she put a post up for me, and someone signed up, and I sent her some lunch money for herself. And then now she's even more open to reach out because I sent her money for her lunch. But get what I'm saying? You want to qualify them to see if they're available at that time before you proceed. So now let's move on. So here's another way you can invite them. You say, what's going on? What's your schedule looking like this week? We have to get together. That's basically what I told her, right? So you got options. And again, if you already know how to invite and you're inviting and it's working, don't change anything. But if you need a little help when inviting, this is another way that you could do it. But one of the most important things is you got to qualify the person to see if they're available. If you do a webinar at 7, what are you doing at 7? You do a webinar at 8, what are you doing at 8? Whatever it is, just figure that time out and qualify them before you move forward. And then I say, do you know anyone that needs credit repair or want to make some extra money? Most of the time they say me, right? If they say me or they say yes, they know someone when inviting them to the next webinar. So basically, this looks verbiage all messed up. I don't know what I was doing. But the bottom line is, let's say, for instance, they say yes, they know somebody. Then you just want to invite them. Invite them to the PBR. A PBR stands for private business reception. Basically, when you're doing a presentation in person or you're doing a one-on-one. So like when I meet with this young lady on Monday at 7, that's going to be a one-on-one. So I'm going to meet up with her, show her the presentation, just her and I, right? And I'm only going to be there for 20 minutes because I got to go. I'm not going to be there for 30 minutes, an hour trying to convince her that it's going to work. I'm just going to be there, show her the information. If she don't want to do it, I make her put a post up again, and then I'm on my way. Here's why, because I want to get inside her contacts. That's more important than her just signing up. Because if a person sign up and they can't lead you to anybody, what's the use of them signing up? Does that make sense? Was this invite helpful? Question. If you weren't on Facebook, if you aren't on a computer savvy or smartphone, okay, so invite in person. I don't know. Tasha, are you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? Do you know how to use a smartphone, Tasha? All right, so you're good. Like I'm confused on that question. If you know how to do it, what's the challenge? Now, would I sign somebody up who's not Facebook savvy, who's not smartphone savvy? Yes and no. If they want to learn, I'll sign them up. But if they like, nah, I don't want to learn social media, I'm not good with tech, and they very disgruntled, I'm not going to get them to post. I'm not going to get them to do no. Have a good day, right? I'll say, listen, if you know anybody in person, send them to me word of mouth. Can you text? And they say, yeah, okay, text me their phone number and their name, since you're not on social media, right? And then you just move on. So I don't really try to push a person who's not too Facebook or internet savvy, because they're going to need it to be able to make money in the business, honestly, right? They can do it, word of mouth. They can do it different ways, and they can do it. All right, so that's the answer. You're right. All right, Tasha, good. So I'm glad you got that. Helped me just now. You're very welcome. I love that it helped you. All right, so let me put this inside the comment section real quick. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me see how I said this again. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I just yes, and you know. Okay. Anyway, there you go. So you guys can copy and paste that. All right. So there's a few other things that I wanted to go over, but I'm gonna bring up a young lady. I asked a few of my leaders in the group, you know, did they want me to cover a few things? A few different questions came up, a few different answers came up. But I wanted before I pass this baton over to Miss Kiwi Walker. She gave me a laundry list of things that she wanted to touch on, or that she wanted me to touch on, or that she put in her group. And I'm like, you can talk about it. So I'm gonna have her talk about it real quick. But I also wanted to tell you guys a little bit just about life. You know, life is gonna come at you in so many different ways. Sometimes it's gonna be frustrating, family, personal challenges. Deaths are going to come in the family, family emergencies, just different things. And one of the ways that you want to pull through that is just, I think somebody mentioned it earlier. If you are religious, you know, make sure you dig into that Bible as much as you can. If you have time or make time, I would say, to empower yourself, right? Keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself in the mindset of there's a ton of things that you're going to go through in life, and you're going to get better, right? But what I like to do to keep myself, when challenges happen, I like to keep myself grounded by just honestly remembering where I came from, remembering how tough things were, right? Remembering how bad it was. You know, like, look, Michael Edmonds, I can have Michael Edmonds unmute, and he can probably tell y'all 10 things that happened to him crazy in his life that'll motivate you. And I can pick anybody, you know. So as life is happening to you, life punch, you punch back, right? Just remember, where you are is not where you're gonna stay, you know. So continue to push. And once you commit to doing something major in life and you want to make change, the enemy comes, distractions come, right? Emergencies come all of a sudden. But you got to be positive. You know, you got to be consistent. You got to understand that where you are is not where you're going to stay. And you just got to keep pushing. You know, you just got to keep pushing. So I can't touch on everyone's situation, but trust me, I was broke, busted, and disgusted before. So I know if you're going through something in life, anybody need to hear this, you know, I'm letting you know right now, we love you. You know, we love you. That's the other reason why I do these trainings every single Saturday. Some of you not even on my team. So I'm showing you that I love you. I'm showing you that I want you to do good in your business. And you know, we're gonna continue to help you, you know, but you got to remember what's happening to you happening to a lot of people, and you just got to continue to push. You got to continue to push, right? You just got to continue to push, because watch this. Put inside the comment section, anybody, y'all heard me. I used to stay with my mother-in-law, and it was so bad. My brother-in-law used to come through the little room that we lived in the middle of the night, because he didn't want us there. That ever happened to any of y'all? You ever go inside the fridge and somebody say, oh, you can't touch this, it's not your food? Right? You ever eat the same thing every day, but you ain't had enough money to buy, so you got to eat what they cooking? That ever happened to you? All right, I'm the only one. All right, y'all acting bougie today. All right, good. I see you. Y'all gonna act bougie today. All right, good. So let me see. Coach Kev, I'm not on your team, but I see you every Saturday. I appreciate you, Keith. No problem, man. So put inside the comment, if y'all not too embarrassed, you know, what are some things that you going through before I bring up this next leader? Like, what are some things you going through that you just needed to hear me tell you that to let you know you're gonna be fine, because I'm telling you, if it happened to me, it happened to you, and every great person you can think of. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something before I bring up Kiwi. I'm gonna blow y'all mind real quick. Let me see if I can pull this up on the screen. Hold on. Watch this. 1 second. Let me show y'all this. Family problems. Been there. You know what helped resolve a lot of family problems, believe it or not? Money. Let me show. Oh, look at this. So this is me right here with my wife. We do a lot of day dates. This company changed my marriage. You know, I've always had a great marriage, but my wife been through a lot with me because I've started different businesses. I've traveled a lot. There's been times when she used to take care of the kids at night and I was working at night. So we've been through a lot of ups and downs. So like now, as we're successful, I take the time to show her how much I appreciate her. Right? Somebody's going through a separation. Like I've never gone through that, but I could just imagine what you're going through. You know, can you guys see my screen with this image here? Before there goes, there cheats. So look at Jeff Bezos. You guys know who Jeff Bezos is. Now I'm telling you, before these people became successful, they've had a lot of problems, a lot of challenges. Look at Jeff Bezos. He used to work at McDonald's. Look at Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world. He used to be a paper boy. You know that's a long time ago. They only got paper boys no more. They just throw the paper on your thing. Look at Elon Musk, video game coder. Well, he was already doing somewhat okay. Look at Oprah, grocery store clerk. Think about that, right? Elon, not Elon. What's this guy name again? I can't see what he used to do. Hold on. I can't see what he used to do. My bad. I'm trying to see what Mark Cuban did. Let me see something. I can't see it. What did he do? I don't know. Mark Cuban was doing something, but the bottom line is, you can't see. Why can't I see anything? Oh, now I do. Yeah. So all these different successful people, they've gone through so much. But they continue to push, and we don't know what they've gone through entirely, but we know that they kept pushing, you know. So I want you guys to understand it's definitely important for you to keep pushing. Left my husband, he's retired on SSI. Wow, that's tough. That was a big one after life hit. Finding the right transition. Yep. What's up, Regina? You on is that Regina from Jamil's team? All right. What else? Job. Oh my God, I was stressed. Oh, let me tell you what you do. So if you stress at your job, this is what I used to do. At work, I was working a business. When I had lunchtime, I was working. Let me tell you how bad they was hating on me at my job because they wanted a raise. I used to come back from break late because I was talking to people, you know, on 3-ways, trying to get them to do the credit repair. And because they wanted a raise, they used to snitch on me so I couldn't get my promotion so they could get theirs. So when we talk about jobs, man, it's crazy. I'm going through a lot, been homeless, been there before, divorce, never been in a divorce, but I can just imagine. I just recovered from hospital last week, issue, left me feeling weak. I get that. And that's the other reason why you want to continue to push, doubt, money, stability, setting a strong foundation. I love that, Ms. Davis. So these are the things that I want you guys to understand. Like, don't let all this success fool you. Don't let the money fool you. All of us that are successful, we've been through a lot. I'm just brave enough to tell you my life was messed up, you know, and my credit was messed up, but I just kept moving because I kept looking at my kids. I kept looking at my wife. I kept looking at my life, and I knew that some of the family members, you ever loan family members money and they ain't pay you back? That ever happened to anybody on here, right? And you ever loan them money and they pay you back, and then you ask for your money, then they get mad? Like, what? Right? So trust me, I done been through it all, but I just stopped letting them hold money because the Bible says, teach a man to fish. If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. So I stopped giving them money. So, all right, I got the thumbs up from Michael Edmonds. He said yes. So we're gonna roll with that one. All right, so let me go ahead and move myself out of the way. Let me bring up this young lady, Miss Kiwi. I'm gonna have her drop a little bit of jewels on you guys. Now, Kiwi, you put a lot of stuff in that post. So you know, we only got 13 minutes. Kiwi, right? We only got Ms. Ramos. Ms. Ramos, I'm an amateur in the Bible. I just know enough to get by. But anyway, guys, this is a powerhouse lady. You guys have seen her multiple times on webinars. You know she brings it. We know her why. Everybody should know her why. Her son Amari does travel basketball, right, guys? Right, ladies? And I have a lot of respect for this woman. She's the epitome of success. She's a go-getter. She's an incredible mom, incredible leader. I'm sure her team is on here as well. But I want you guys to hear from her. She dropped a lot of stuff inside of her group, and I want her to kind of touch on some of that. Now, Kiwi, take it easy on them. Some of them are new, right? I don't want you to scare them away. And I got events. What you doing over there? Go ahead and take it away, Kiwi.
All right, so I can't unmute my camera because we're kind of in the middle of looking at some places to live, so we're kind of moving a little bit. So this morning, you know, when I wake up, I like to motivate my team as much as possible. So I gave them some steps that I thought was for a successful business and team. Step one is coachable. You know, you got to remain coachable. Listen to those who have already accomplished the goal. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel, okay? Because if I didn't follow and was coachable as Coach Kev has showed me things within the business, then I wouldn't be able to tell you guys what I'm telling you right now. I didn't know anything about network marketing. I was just a paralegal. I didn't know anything about Facebook or social media or anything of that nature. But because I remained coachable, now I'm able to coach the next person and reciprocate what I was taught. I'm sorry. Step two, ask questions. If you don't understand, then ask. The more you know, the more you grow. Don't quit because you become frustrated. You will just develop a bunch of failed businesses at that rate. So I know a lot of people like to get involved in things because they feel like it's a get rich, plan. They can do a couple of things here and there, and next thing you know, they're going to be a millionaire within 3 months. No. So what I'm telling you is that if you go ahead and start a business and you did it for 2-3 months or maybe even 6 months, and because everything didn't go away, you had it set as planned, now you quit that business and here comes another opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and start up and sign up with that, and I'm gonna do that for a couple of months. Nope, didn't get rich over there. Let me go ahead and try this next business. But if you actually put all that invested time to that first business that you started, you probably would have been much more successful had you just waited your turn. Everybody wants to try to rush the process and hurry up and get to X, Y, Z. You heard Coach Kev's story. He didn't get there in 6 months. He's a regional vice president, but he still gets up every day and he grinds. Look at Nicola at the top of the top, right? Can't get no higher than where she is right now, but she still gets up every day and she grinds. They still remain hungry. They don't quit. They're still motivated. So for somebody who's new coming in or someone else who's already been in the business for a little while and maybe things aren't going the way you thought it was going to go, it's okay. It's okay to go at your own pace, but just be consistent. Stay motivated. Remember your why and why you got started. Step three, resources. You guys are paying for them. Why not utilize them, right? In the beginning, you paid $288 or $299 or whatever it was to come in. So you paid for those resources. Learn everything you need to know about the UCES app. How can you be successful to talk to a customer or a potential agent if you don't know anything about the services that you are providing or that the company provides, right? Learn everything about the SES app. That's your website. You should know everything about that inside out. The more you know, the more you grow, right? So learn about social media. If you don't understand, resort back to step one and ask questions. Attend the trainings and utilize your mentor. I can't say that enough on my team. If you insist on doing everything on your own, then it's probably going to slow your pace down a lot more because you're not sticking to step one, which is remaining coachable. Step 4, attend events. We have Super Saturdays, convention in Orlando. That's going to be in August this year. And we have all the Sunday and Monday night trainings and the webinars. I hear a lot from new agents who be like, well, I don't be knowing what to say. Honestly, when I first started, the webinars taught me a lot about the business. I used to write a lot of notes. It used to be the information may seem redundant, but it's really not. Every night, you're going to catch a different nugget. So it's not always the same information, but the more you attend those webinars, the more you're going to be able to come more fluent out of your mouth when you're speaking about the business. But see, if you get on a webinar once every month or once in a while, then it's not going to stick. In order for something to stick in your brain, you got to keep hearing it over and over again. You will not make them all, of course not, but you want to try to make the big events. You want to be around like-minded people. Remember, it's a mindset change. And in order for you to shift, you got to train your brain. Step 5, promotions. Do you know what you need to get promoted? Do you wake up every day with the goal in mind? Learn how to look up what you or your team needs to get promoted. Remember, this business takes teamwork, right? You got to learn to work together. If you don't know, again, you're going to resort back to step 2, which is ask questions. But if you don't wake up with a purpose and you don't even know what your daily goal is or what you're trying to accomplish, then what you doing, right? If you work a 9 to 5, you wake up every day, you know exactly what you got to do. You got to get up, you got to get dressed, you got to drop the kids off, you got to hurry up and get to work before 8, 8:30 or 9 o'clock. You know your lunch break is at 12. You only get 30 minutes, got to eat in the car. And then you go back to work. When you get off, you got to pick the kids back up, cook dinner, do all that. You have a schedule, you have a plan. So you should have the same thing for your business. Some people want the results, but they don't want to put in the work. When things don't go according to plan, you're ready to quit and try the next thing, and the cycle continues. You spoke about this earlier. So to be a millionaire, you got to be willing to put in the work with no excuses. Okay, you talked to 20 people and they all said no. Like Coach Kev said, you know, put them on the trial run. Make every opportunity another opportunity. I'm going to say that one more time. Make every opportunity another opportunity. You know, you're at the grocery store pumping gas. It's in the past. And you're pumping gas. Pass out your business card. You just created another opportunity. You don't know what that cashier was going through at that time. You don't know if that business card could be something that could change their life. You don't know if that's your next Kiwi or your next Tangela or your next Jay or your next Alan or Tammy or Jackie or whoever it is. You don't know who that next person is. But make every opportunity your next opportunity. Every day should be a hustle. Do we get tired? Yes. Does Kiwi get tired? Yes. But do we give up? No. Think about if I gave up. I don't know who on here is from my team, but you guys wouldn't be here if I gave up. If Coach Kev gave up, I wouldn't be here. If Bruce gave up, Coach Kev wouldn't be here. A lot of us wouldn't be here. And we would be still in the same predicament we were in 2 years ago when we were, you know, barely making it by, praying for some kind of something from God to help us get along and get through the next day. So today is the last day of the volume week, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close. I just want you to get to work, you know, so secure them paychecks to help as many people as we can so that we can get a paycheck next Thursday. Any business done today, of course, you know, you will get paid next Thursday. My next question is, are you going to convention? Who is ready to win? Who is tired of dealing with the current day-to-day BS, right? Who's ready to elevate to the next level? If that is you, then stop making excuses. You know, stop barely working your business. Stop not posting. Stop not attending the trainings, and let's get to work. We got this. But you have to want this. I can't want it more than you want it. Your mentor can't want it more than you want it. So today should be a brand new day. You need to clear whatever negative things you had in your mind, because negative thoughts bring negative results. You got to stay positive. I don't care if it takes you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to get to where Coach Kev is now. It's worth it at the end of the day, because you know why? You're your own boss. You're doing your own thing. Nobody is telling you what to do. I don't care how long it takes you to get there. But when you get there, that celebration is going to be worth it. And I'm out, Coach.
Wow. She said that celebration will be worth it. Hey, I wrote this down, and I know some of you wrote it down as well. She said, make every opportunity another opportunity. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? That's important. That's super important, man. Like, every opportunity is going to lead you to somebody else. But we got to make sure we have the belief together. We got to make sure that we believe that we're going to be able to be successful. That's where it started. You know, when I first got in, I told Bruce, he was like, man, where do you see yourself? I said, what's the highest title? At that time, it wasn't even Pinnacle. I think it was senior executive or something like that, vice president. But the bottom line is, I saw myself, and I just kept working every day and I'm not even at the top of the company. I'm not even at the top of the company. So there's room for you. You can do this. We have to have the abundant mentality that we all can do this, man. Thank you so very much, Kiwi, for just dropping that bomb on us. Now, you guys, imagine if you had this young lady on your organization. Imagine that. But you got to be the person, because it will be very difficult for you to recruit Kiwi if she see it or you don't believe, because she can smell it from a mile away. And you could too. And the people that you're talking to can smell it from a mile away. Look at Natalie. Natalie, you at work? You at work, Natalie? She like, who are you talking to? Yeah, you at work? Give me a thumbs up if you at work. Give me a thumbs up. You on mute. Okay, we gonna go with yeah. I guess she's shocked I called her. Wait, let me let her unmute. Natalie, hold on. Let me see if you can unmute. What's up, Natalie? Go ahead, unmute. You gotta unmute. All right, girl. Don't make me fly the way you had to unmute this phone. I don't know, man. I don't know, Natalie. You should be able to. Oh, there you go. You at work? You at work?
I'm at work, yes.
Wow. First of all, I know I kept seeing a badge. I'm like, hold on, the police on here? So, man, so you at work and you're logged in for the training?
Yes.
That's gangster. Who signed you up? Demetrius? Oh my God. You look like Natalie. You look younger now. Oh, girl, you done got that glow. Did you get anything from the training today?
Yes, I got a lot from it.
Give me one. Just give me one thing.
Stay persistent.
All right.
Say that because I had a couple of off weeks where I was like, I don't know. But then things started picking up.
Well, stay consistent. Whether it picks up or go down, you got to have that long-term thinking, and you're definitely going to be fine. And let me know when you want to do a testimonial. Did you get the Strive for 5 and promotion?
I got a promotion.
You don't want to share the love. I see you. Well, let me know next week if you want to do a testimonial one of these nights to congratulate you. But I want to tell you publicly right now, congratulations on your promotion. We appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
And you know it's just a pit stop.
That's right.
All right. Good. Thank you. Wow.
Awesome.
All right. So guys, think about this as we're closing out. Kiwi just hit it on the head. You guys definitely want to get your convention tickets. I got my convention ticket. I think it's sold out as soon as they released it. So you guys are going to have to keep your eyes and ears open for the next convention release for the tickets. But what's going to happen is you're going to have to get your hotel first, and then it's going to push you to buy your ticket. You can't buy the ticket without the hotel because of the whole COVID and CDC. So you may want to call FES on Monday or Tuesday. Oh, look at Tambria. She booked and ready. Anybody else ready to go? Anybody else got their ticket in their hotel? Oh, that's exciting. They had it out for like 2 seconds and then it was gone. So you guys want to make sure you get that done, man. All of us going to be in convention. I want to see all of you, even if you're not on my team. Say, Coach Kev, can you take a picture with me? I got you. Hey, but if I'm going to get something to eat, I ain't going to stop. I'm telling you right now, I ain't going to stop. I ain't going to stop because I get hungry. But anyway, I definitely got you. I'm just excited. And in closing, as Kiwi said earlier, man, we all get tired. Even sometimes I get tired. Look, I haven't even gotten a haircut yet. Y'all see this? You see my hair? I've been grinding so much this week. I ain't even get a haircut yet, but I'm getting one at 3 today. So, but I still wanted you guys to understand, like, you just got to keep going, man. You just got to keep going. And I just love and appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to not only get on this training, but I know you guys got a lot of value. Just keep building, man. Listen to what some of the stuff Kiwi mentioned. And let me kind of reiterate some of this. One of the things that she mentioned as well. 1 second. She said, oh, I'm in the wrong group. Guys, go ahead and put inside the comment section what questions you have real quick before I go. When she said the $10 events, Guys, events are important to attend, especially the webinars. Like, it's so important for you to get on the webinars because you're going to hear the same thing over and over and over again. And that's going to help you be better in the company. Utilize the resources. She hit it on the head. Some of you are already in and you don't have your will, trust, power of attorney. Some of you are already in, but you haven't done your second or third round for the credit repair. Some of you are already in and you don't have your identity monitoring set up, right? So you want to make sure you do that. And then the other thing is ask questions. That's what I'm asking you right now. Ask questions. I find that sometimes people are afraid to ask questions, but how are we going to help you if you don't ask the questions? So I don't see any additional questions inside of the comment. I see you guys appreciate it. It was really helpful. Okay, so I watch every webinar for a month. I was only a client. I'm staying plugged in. I made it to agent now. That's what I'm talking about, Key. That's what I'm talking about. Are there any Spanish video presentation for some people? I don't really do Spanish, but Juan Nunez does a lot of Spanish presentations. Let me see if I can find his stuff real quick, and I could probably post it inside the chat, and you can reach out to him. Juan. Matter of fact, Juan called me yesterday. Hold on one second. I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, these guys are always doing a lot of presentations. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay, so that was that. Hold on one second. Yeah, every Saturday every week they usually do something. Let me find it. One second. For the Saturday. It's usually Monday through Friday around 8. But let me just post this in our group. Hold on one second. In this little chat. So this is the information you guys may want to need. So that's the Spanish information, Monday through Isaiah. That's it right there. I posted inside the group. I'm not on your team. Basically, I should receive the training from you. Ever free. I always have training, so just hop on these trainings on Saturdays, James. You're very welcome. Kiwi, everybody give you a shout out. Well, Wealth Talk is at 8 o'clock. So I think somebody wanted the Spanish. Yeah, Juan Nunez. And I posted it inside the group. This training. I'm gonna load this training up on my YouTube channel. And then you can you probably got to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna post it now so everybody could subscribe. So when I load this training, you guys can have it. One second. I'm gonna post this. So I'll post just one of the videos that I have, a presentation. If you guys can go there and just go to my YouTube channel and then subscribe. And then every time we have these trainings, I'll usually load them. 10 customers, 3 agents is your goal today. I like that, Kiki. Kiki, you've been signing up a lot of customers anyway, so I'm not shocked. I think one day you probably did like 3 or 4 in the same day. So you're always killing it. So guys, that's basically it. So as Kiwi said earlier, today is the last day of the volume week, right? So we got 2 more weeks. So everybody who signs up today, you're going to get paid this upcoming Thursday. Definitely shout out to all of the leaders that hopped on today. Shouts out to you, Sam Atwell. He gave me a nice message inside of our group on what he wanted me to touch on earlier as well. Shouts out to Tangela Brown. She gave me some information, which was very, very helpful to pass on to you guys. Shouts out to Mr. Alan Strickland. He also sent me some information, things he wanted me to talk about. And Mr. Johanse, he wanted me to talk a little bit about closing. So you guys have everything that you need. We love you. We appreciate you. But remember, where you are now is not where you're going to stay. You just got to continue to push. Look at this as a tool 3 to 4 to 5 year plan. And I promise you, if you invest this time into your business, you invest the time into you getting better, you won't recognize your life in 2022, because we're already in 2021. So this company changed my life, man. I'm always going to be here to do these trainings. I'm always going to love you guys. I'm always going to have your back. But one thing I'm going to tell you so much is that, you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Your mentor is not going to do the business for you. Your mentor is not going to call you every day. Your mentor is not going to reach out to you to check up on you. It's going to be your job to reach out to your mentor. The mentee reaches out to the mentor, right? Bruce don't call me every day. I call Bruce. Alfred don't call me every day. I call Alfred. Ashton don't call me every day. I call Ashton, right? So you want to call your mentor. And if your mentor not available, call them again and call them again and call them again. Right? Because trust me, they're busy doing a lot of things with a lot of people, but you want to make sure you show them how hungry you are. Definitely shouts out to you, Jay Williford. Thank you for accepting the people inside. I appreciate that. And shouts out to you, Natalie, for dropping those jewels. And again, congratulations on your promotion, and congratulations to everybody who got promoted this past month. Everything. Would you like to find more about coaching that you offer? Can I contact you directly, Apostle? I do a lot of coaching, but that's going to be tough, Apostle. So if you got me on WhatsApp, hit me a message, or find me on Facebook and then shoot me a message directly, and we'll kind of talk about that, Apostle. I don't do a lot of private coaching anymore because I put all of my time into coaching my actual leaders that's on my team. But I don't mind conversing with you and figuring out a way how we can do something together and I can help you. So, but anyway, I love you guys. We'll see you on the other side. Crush it today. But just remember, keep it simple. You're going to ask people, do you know anybody who want to make some extra money, get their credit fixed? And because I'm not doing a webinar today, you know what I do? I leverage the recorded videos. And when I leverage the recorded videos, I don't send them one of the long webinars that's like 45 to an hour. I send them one of the videos that's like 20 minutes, 22 minutes, things of that nature. So Gene, hit me up on Facebook. Y'all should know my Facebook name. Let me show you. Hit me up. Let me give you my Facebook name, because I want to get my number out on everybody on here. Y'all ain't gonna have me going crazy. So this is my Facebook page. So just hit me up through through Messenger, or send me a friend request, and I'll accept it, and we'll make it work. Now, I don't accept everybody friend requests because I don't want to have a whole friends full of FVS people. I would need to get, prospects that's not in the video. Can you send me a short video? Yeah, let me post a short video that I use. Hold on one second. So this is the short video that I use it's like 22 minutes. Let me go to it really quick, and then I'll end this. Y'all put me to work now, bro. All right, hold on. Okay, so. All right, so this is all right, let me post it now. All right, so that's the video. Go ahead and grab it. You guys should have the link on there too, right? Did the link show up? Oh yeah, the link showed up. So that's the video that I'll send to people to get them to see the information, without getting them on an hour, 45-minute webinar. So, hey, Ms. Hilton, y'all doing WWW this week? Oh, yeah? You guys doing WWW? Okay. All right, you could unmute. I like that hair though. Man, she be killing us with these hairstyles, boy. Hey, you can see her from outer space with that hair. Anyway, thank you so very much. If you guys don't know who that is, that's a boss lady. She went from cop to CEO, and she has an incredible story. So she brings a lot of credibility to our company and also to the industry that we're in. So thank you so very much, Ms. Hilton, for serving so many years in law enforcement and also still helping people right now on the credit, because not in a financial emergency, not a physical emergency. So I love it. All right, guys, I'm gone and I got to get something to eat. All right, we'll see you on the other side. We love you.